Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. Today, three very important incidents happened in the courts. First, we will talk about Supreme Court, which was dealing with the sedition case on two Telugu news channels and the prices of coronavirus vaccines in India. After that, we will talk about the Delhi High Court verdict regarding Central Vista. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you like this video, you subscribe to our channel and you comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Now, what is the Indian government's policy on vaccine? Recently, the government had announced that it will inoculate all by December 2021. But is it possible? Especially when the entire vaccination process is already facing a lot of troubles. Many issues plague the vaccination drive even today, and the critics say government has done very little to address them. There are issues with the pricing, there are issues with the shortages of vaccines, vaccine slots, and now that we have liberalized vaccination for states, we have another issue. Indian states are allowed to buy vaccines from the open market. This means the states can seek vaccines directly from manufacturing companies. Some states and local authorities like BMC have already floated global tender for vaccines. However, experts have pointed out how this will essentially lead to states competing with each other for the life-saving vaccines. There are concerns over pricing uniformity too. Both these issues were addressed today in the Supreme Court. A three-judge bench of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, L. Nageshwara Rao, and S. Ravindra Bhatt was hearing the suo motu case on COVID-related issues today. It posed tough questions to the central government on the rationale of the dual pricing and procurement policy of COVID-19 vaccines adopted by the central government. There needs to be one price for COVID-19 vaccines across the nation. This is what the Supreme Court said today. Taking note of the reports that some vaccine manufacturers are refusing to provide vaccines to individual states, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said that there should be uniform policy for procurement and distribution of vaccines than leaving the individual states in lurch. Remarking that Article 1 of the Constitution of India said, Bharat shall be a union of states, Justice Chandrachud observed, when the constitution says that, then we follow the federal rule. The government has to procure the vaccine and distribute it. Individual states cannot be left in a lurch. What is the vaccine policy of India? Do you treat yourselves as one national agency and procure for the states, or have the states been left on their own? He also questioned whether 50% of the population between 18 to 45 age group can afford the vaccine. While some states have made the vaccination free, people will have to pay for vaccine if they are getting it at a private hospital. Now, Justice Chandrachud asked how will marginalized and those who cannot provide for themselves be getting these vaccines. However, the bench made some stern comments when the Solicitor General of India, Tushar Mehta, said that these are policy issues on which the court has limited judicial review power. Justice Chandrachud, in a strongly worded statement, said that the court is not framing any policy, but there is an order on 30th of April that these are the problems. He said, you cannot just say that you are the center and you know what is right. He further said, we are not changing the policy. We are asking you to please wake up and smell the coffee and see what is happening across the country. The only thing we want to address is the dual pricing policy. You are asking the states to pick up and compete with each other. This is what another justice on the bench, Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt, asked the Solicitor General. The Solicitor General replied that it is factually wrong to say that states are competing with each other for getting the vaccines. Now, Justice Ravindra Bhatt said that the bench wanted to see the files of the government policy to understand the rationale behind it. He said, till date we have not seen the policy documents which articulates this. We want to see the files. We want to know the rationale. To say that center will procure at a lesser price and manufacturers are free to fix prices at their own whims. We want to know the rationale behind it, and we want to know the rationale why the pricing of 50% vaccines is left to manufacturers. We want to see the files. This is what Justice Ravindra Bhatt said. He also indicated that there are powers available for the center under the Drugs and Cosmetics Control Act to control the prices and sought to know why such powers are not being invoked yet. The Supreme Court bench also took a dig at authorities, taking strong note of the critical media reportage on COVID-19 related issues. Justice Chandrachud quipped whether a sedition case has been lodged against a news channel for showing a body being thrown into a river. He said, "We saw a picture of a body being thrown in the river. I do not know whether a sedition case has been filed against the news channel for showing that." Now let's talk about the sedition case. The same bench was today hearing the case of sedition filed against two Telugu news channels, namely TV5 and ABN Andhra Jyoti. The channels were accused of telecasting offensive speeches of YSR rebel MP K. Raghu Ramakrishna Raju. The channels have also filed writ petitions seeking the quashing of FIR and contempt petition. Now the bench of 3 Supreme Court judges expressed a prima facie view that the FIRs were an attempt to muzzle media freedom. It also said it is time that the court define the limits of sedition. It also sought the government's reply within 4 weeks. Now this is very important observation since many political prisoners are also charged with the draconian 124A of the IPC. Now let's talk about the third case, which is the Delhi High Court's judgment on Central Vista. Today, Delhi High Court said that Central Vista is an essential activity. It also dismissed a petition which sought to suspend the ongoing construction work of the Central Vista Avenue redevelopment project amid the pandemic. A bench of Chief Justice D.N. Patel and Justice Jyoti Singh, which had been hearing a plea, said that this is a motivated petition preferred by the petitioner and not a genuine petition. The petition is now dismissed with a cost of 1 lakh rupees. It also said that Central Vista was a vital, essential national project. The petitioners' counsel had also likened the project to Auschwitz, a German concentration camp during World War II. It had also contended that the center's claim on the availability of medical facilities, testing centers and other amenities on the sites were also completely false. However, the center termed the petition as facade or a disguise. The petitioners now have to pay 1 lakh rupees, but they still have the option to move to the Supreme Court. Now, these were the 3 important developments that happened today in Supreme Court as well as in Delhi High Court. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Namaskar. We asked you to support us. And we are overwhelmed and grateful for the kind of support you gave us. A lot of you all told us that you find it difficult to support us through Facebook or through YouTube, and you would like to directly come and take subscription on our channel. A lot of you all said that you wouldn't prefer to pay through credit cards but rather have other methodologies. A lot of you all said that you want a one-time payment option, one-time subscription option. So we arranged for all of that. All of that has been arranged for. We have now multiple payment options. We have UPI, we have Paytm, we have credit cards, we have net banking, we have wallet. We have a lot of payment option now. We have a one-time subscription option. And all of this is now available on our website. The link is down below, and our website, of course, as you know, is www.hwnews.in. Mind you, with subscription, we also have a lot we offer you. So you have exclusive programs, you have exclusive meet and greets, you have exclusive goodie bags, a lot of it that we give for each subscription. All of those details are there in our website. So please go to our website and if possible, subscribe to us. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.